Yo, got something new today. Don't usually do reactions, but we're going to react to the MVP of the 2024-2025 NBA season. Here we go. See. Let's... Alright. First foremost. Oh, hold up. Kai's calling the group chat. You can answer that in a second. But, do we think Shai deserves the MVP?
We have breaking news here on NBA Today from Shams Charania. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been named
Quality. Sheesh. That's an
the 2024-25 MVP. SGA, he led the NBA with 32.7 points per game. That's the most points per game in a season in Thunder franchise history.
Wow, most points per game in a season in Thunder franchise. Russ, what happened? Russ, what happened? Hold up. Because, wait. That's more than KD? That's more than KD? Okay, I think it is.
History, and since
let me look it up. Actually, I don't feel like
2000, the Thunder have had 3 MVPs now. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The only franchise to have 3 different MVPs since 2000. Brian, we thought that this moment would be coming, but now, according to our Shams Charania, SGA officially named the MVP.
How's that Paul George trade? Look, he's been building towards this. He's been an all-star. Last year he was second. This year he leads his team to 68 wins. They're in the Western Conference Finals, up 1-0. Very deserving. Absolutely the right decision. That's who I voted for.
I voted for as well. I mean, he joined the company with Michael Jordan this season. 3 straight consecutive years of averaging 30.
Yep.
And or more, shooting 50%. I mean, what else
Consistent is what he does.
Consistent his whole life. His whole life is consistent. To me, it's his poise. He does it his way. He's unbothered with what people think about his game. He puts the defense on skates. He gets to the free throw line. The poise he plays with, his demeanor, he is himself through and through. On the court, off the court. Congratulations to Shai.
You know what we call him?
Congratulations.
Shea Butter.
Shea Butter, because the man is smooth. Huge congratulations to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, according to our Shams, this just in, he is the 2024-25 most valuable player. This is something he's been working.
I don't care if she will not. Knocked her noggin.
Alright, but anyway, let's watch some real SGA highlights. What the freak?
Shai's foul baiting has gotten out of control. I'm not saying it's the reason the Thunder won. I'm not trying to discredit Shai as an MVP.
Chill, what's going on? Alright, we're back.
Shai's foul baiting has gotten out of control. I'm not saying it's the reason the Thunder won. I'm not trying to discredit Shai as an MVP caliber player. I'm criticizing the refs for making the game harder to watch and damaging the product with these types of calls. And while it wasn't the reason the Wolves lost, it did impact the game with multiple players in foul trouble, forcing them to play softer on the defensive end.
We got some fouls early, which I thought made us a bit softer than we needed to be.
Let's start by pointing out what is and isn't a foul. We don't have to go further than the very first 2 possessions of the game.
Hold up.
The first possession,
Shai. Oh, no, Shai. Come on, why did you just shoot the wide open midi? He wanted a pump fake.
Shai gets Gobert off his feet with a pump fake. That foul is legit since Gobert moves forward and comes down on Shai, initiating the contact. The second possession, Shai initiates all the contact while McDaniels
went from John Morant's brother to this.
Daniels went straight up. Good no call by the refs, but it wouldn't stay that way. A few minutes later, Shai does it again, but this time he gets free throws. And to make matters worse, the T-Wolves were frustrated with the call and pick up a quick technical foul, giving Shai 3 free throws. 20 seconds later, Shai initiates contact again, this time with Randall, and immediately goes into the shooting motion for more free throws. You could argue Randall should keep his arms down, but watch what happens the very next play with Dante DiVincenzo. Dante initiates the contact and the refs allow Shea to react and force a turnover. Dante wasn't awarded free throws since he initiated all the contact.
Exactly. That's not a foul. He's pushing in. So if anything, that's offensive.
And only went to shoot after Shea reacted and moved his hand, which is exactly what
the same thing, though.
Shea did to Randall. And Randall moving his hands out of the way to avoid a foul doesn't work anyway, as the very next play he tries it and gives Shea a free jumper. I like that at the end of the quarter, Shea tried to initiate contact on Jalen Clark and didn't get the call. Shea sat for some of the second quarter, but didn't get his first foul call attempt since the floor opened up and there was
nobody's buying you, Shea. They're all looking at him like, what you...
no one to run into.
God.
He ended up missing the open layup. He tried again the very next play, but this time McDaniels backs all the way up and lets him get right to the rim to block his shot.
Blocked by McDaniels.
On the third possession in a row, he tries to flop again, but doesn't get the call until Anthony Edwards loses his composure and picks up a silly foul, giving Shea more free throws.
Alexander falls down. Edwards right with him. Boy, the crowd upset. Edwards made it a little difficult for him to get up.
To start the second half, Shea slides under McDaniels' foot and gets the and
this isn't basketball.
one opportunity. This one wasn't terrible, but Shea slid into McDaniels
he hit McDaniels' foot
on the step back, and it didn't affect Shea's ability to plant his foot and get the shot off. McDaniels was the only one who lost his balance. This one could have gone
oh my God, man.
either way, but I would have liked to see a no call, as McDaniels would later foul out of the game with plenty of time left. A few minutes later, Shea just flops to the floor and gets the call.
What the heck?
Good thing this one was challenged and reversed.
He fell.
The next one, Shea stops, initiates contact with Edwards, and jumps off him to get another
It's like the same thing as earlier, though. He's initiating contact with his arm.
and one. That was Ant's fourth foul, so he would head to the bench. A few minutes later, and Shea would do the exact same thing to McDaniels. Here again, he's slowing down, seeking out
balance. He's pushing off
contact, then flopping to the ground to get another and one, with the commentators acknowledging the strategy.
Okay, some of it's he's losing his balance. Some of it is him knowing how to draw fouls at a high level.
And for the last one, he does it again to McDaniels, who decides to get his money's worth by raking his arm and fouling out of the game. To sum up this video, no one is denying how good Shea is as a basketball player or the Thunder as a team, but the refs allowing these types of calls is bad for the game. Shea isn't looking to score on these possessions, which is why he missed open layups when the calls weren't made. If the refs stopped calling it, he would stop doing it. It's that simple. He would look to score and attack the basket rather than looking for free throws. And that would make the game much more enjoyable.
He's saying not me. Do you guys agree? Shea is a free throw merchant. Jock just got snubbed. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so we're gonna ask my friend Brandon, big Thunder fan here. Brandon, what do you gotta say about that? About just everything, SGA, the flop merchant stuff. What do you have to say about all that?
You know, Shea brings a unique skill set and ability to the game of basketball that hasn't really been in the game since probably maybe Allen Iverson's played. His ability to get to the rim, shake and bake his defender, bait his defender, his ability to pass. It's unprecedented, honestly, but nothing surprises me, and most of his work he does within 3 quarters. Now, they got the job done after the 3rd quarter, and they had 30. So, nothing surprises me. He drops 30 a night. He's the MVP. You know, ain't nothing else I can really say about it.
Alright, Brandon, thank you for your time.
Thank you.